Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. 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 Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. 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 Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably $1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. Buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top. I'll be buying at the top forever. 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 Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever. Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea.
Yeah, GM chat, GM. You know what's crazy? It's like I've been playing this sim every day multiple times. And I'm winning quite a lot, you know? The simulation, like I'm ending up with $1 trillion most of the time with the new parameters that I've set. So I'm like, maybe I should just turn this into a randomized strategy and see what happens. I think we can do like a roulette type of approach where you just build, like you just vibe code a system that treats trading almost as a flip a coin strategy using these parameters and see what it does. It needs to make X amount of trades per day and then see what happens. I think I'm ahead of myself a little bit. Let's start the stream properly today. Yeah, I see some of your comments. I'm going to address them just now. But first, let me clean up my camera a little bit. Looks messy. Okay, let's clean it even better. Oh, I sprayed myself with whatever the F this is for cleaning your screen. Damn, bro. Okay, fa. Now we can clean it up properly with some liquid on it. All right, so let's start off with the pumping yourself before You pump your bags. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You don't know me, son? 18. You don't know me, son? 19. You got more in you. If anybody do not understand what that reference is, that is like the David Goggins video, you know, the classic "You Don't Know Me, Son" video. You should watch it. It's the best lore for the gym, or if you're training. There's like YouTube has, I think there's a 4-hour video of David Goggins, because the same clip just repeated 4 hours. So when you're training, just put it on and, you know, hit the gym hard. It feels good. Or I've also seen people make all these loops. Let me actually show you guys the law that I use when I'm training. My playlist for training, it's crazy. It's all these repetitive videos of people screaming. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I might need to rinse my eye with some water. It's like my arms are getting clamped for some reason. Woo! Life's good. Trading is amazing. You can tell what's going on in the markets, guys. So much opportunity. Yeah, time to share the playlist. By the way, I opened a new WhatsApp community. There are people out there that don't use Telegram that much. They're like WhatsApp people. So I created a new community on WhatsApp. You can find it on my website, GreyBTC.io. Join in and let's log in. But I want to show you guys my playlist. So I'm listening to 2 of these videos when I'm training. Yeah, there is this one. I recommend this for everybody, guys. It's so much fun. So it's like 1 hour of this thing just pumping. And your veins are going to explode because the way you go hard on that bench, son, it's something you have never done before. Trust me on that one. Let me share this with sound.
Energy, let it out. 7, 8, 9, 10. A machine here. There you go. Nobody works like David in this house. 13, come on. 14, come on. 15, shut that muscle down. 16, come on. Get it. 17. You don't know me, son. Get it. 18. You don't know me, son. Get it. 19. You don't know me, son. Yeah. 20, you got some more, son. 21, yeah, get it again. Come on, I want to see it. Good, 22. Who's going to carry the boats and the logs? That's you, buddy. Come on, 23. Come on, 24. One more, David. Who's one more? Carry the boats. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You did it. Energy, let it out.
So if you think,
7, 8.
I'll show you another one. It's like Ronnie Coleman screaming for 4 hours. That one's my favorite. Like David Goggins is best for me when I'm running, but when I'm just doing weights, this is the goal. I'll go wipe my eye off because I think I should definitely do it. It's starting to hurt a little bit, and I read it there. So you guys watch this.
Wait, baby, go! Yep. All right. Yeah, buddy. Wait. Yeah, buddy, go. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Wait, baby. Yeah, go. Wait, yeah. Heavyweight. Yeah, buddy. Wait. Wait. Woo. Wait, baby. Go. Yep. All right. Yeah, baby. Woo. Yeah, buddy. Wait. Yeah, buddy. Go. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Wait, baby.
You know who put me on Ronnie Coleman? I never knew who this guy was. I just saw him in some memes and GIFs and stuff. It was the war chief, Ray, from No One's, the CEO of No One's. He put me on Ray Coleman. Whenever we work out together, we just blast it off the speakers and then we just work out like animals. Till then, I became a fan of Ronnie Coleman. Okay, let's get some water. Okay, so let's look at the quick comments right now. Hey, Gray, it's been 3 days trying to create that bot from Nitrous Bull to connect with Render, GitHub, and OKX, but it will start with a demo already, connected via API with Render. Now I'm left with Nitrous Bull. All right. LTEX says, what's up, fellow Degens? Yeah. What's going on? Okay, so I can use this strategy for stocks, and I also notice now that we trade binary on OKX. I'm not mistaken, so we also use this strategy on that as well. Also with crypto platforms or for Forex. Exactly. Most people don't know this, but now you can trade Forex pairs on a crypto exchange. You can trade Forex pairs on Bybit, on OKX, and you don't need brokers anymore. You can just use your crypto exchange in doing it. That's really all it is. So take advantage of it. So on the 3 bots you once created using Claude, which strategies do you use? Were all Nitrous Boost strategies. I tried with all strategies, even the basic ones like RSI and Bollinger Bands and stuff like that. So it's just you can test it as much as you can and see what works the most. Obviously, Nitrous Bull is going to beat all the other random strategies, but you can mix it and match and see what. The good thing is you can also do backtests, right? So you can start a strategy, let's say you can do it for the last 6 months and see how it's performing, and then also test it on the shorter time frames. What happened to Black Man Token? Black Man Token is still there. It just went through a bearish period. I'm still holding. I never sold any coin. I think we're just waiting for the right time for a lot of these coins to come back, And right now, it's why we're streaming again, because it looks like the meme season is coming back, and it's going to be bigger this time around. I saw a beautiful video of Arthur Hayes saying that if the war in Iran does not end, the Fed will have to do the honorable thing, just print money to make people happy again. So if anything, what that means is that you have to stay locked in, Good days are ahead of us. That's basically all you need to know. Let's pump it now, okay? Yeah, let's pump it now. Let's freaking pump it now. Maybe we should, yeah. So look, you guys gotta be in my Telegram group. Join the Telegram community, join the WhatsApp community, so that if we want to pump it, we actually have a plan and a much more organized approach. Because we can make it trend easily again, and then people will come back into it. All right. Biggest news of the day, XRP is now below $1. This is the chart. It's not like, oh, by the way, guys, I finally had a record time on the Rubik's Cube today. Well, it's not really a record time, but it's a record time of recent. I managed to solve it under 5 minutes this time. My best time was 2 minutes, and this was flip. This was like years ago, like maybe when I was 19 or something. And then I lost the edge, and now I just started solving again. It's now down to 5 minutes in a long, long time. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I think if I work really hard, I can get to 1 minute. So it's exciting times. Can Nitrous Bull work with their time frames under 1 minute? Yeah, it can. The biggest problem with the 1 minute is confirmation. So if you executing a trade on the bar close, then under 1 minute does not give you enough time for that. So you have to be aware that, or at least if your strategy is not based on the bar close, then it's fine. You can just go ahead and do it. But if you're relying on bar close, you're going to get a lot of false flags, or at least you will be late, or you're going to experience a delay between the time the call is made and by the time you execute the trade. But you asked a very good question here about at the very beginning. What was the first thing that we talked about when I was obsessed with automating with AI? Somebody asked a very good question that made me think we can do. We talked about something to do with automating a strategy with Claude. Bros, can you remind me the very first thing that we discussed here? I think I had a great idea, just didn't write it down. Please chat. I think we have a genius idea, we just have to do it. I need to ask Claude on the approach of the strategy, but I think it was a very good idea. So if anybody remember what we talked about, please bring it on. Markets are bloody red today. For what reason, nobody really understands. Brilliant. Yes. I wanted to automate the simulation I was playing. So this is the sim, and I got the new parameters on the sim, and they seem to be working, and they're printing money every day, up to $1 trillion every single day. And here are the parameters. We're risking about, these are the parameters. So we're risking 1.8 of bankroll per bet, and we picked a side, whether it was long or short. Here we picked heads, and it's a $10,000 portfolio, and the bet is $1. So the idea is that, flip it. Why don't I just bring my ChatGPT in the in the chat already. Hey, Jarvis, are you there?
Right here. What's up?
Amazing. So look, I've been playing around with a simulation for betting or trading where I was picking heads and I was simulating a balance of $10,000, and I was betting a bankroll. I was betting 1.8% of bankroll at a time, and I was making 10 trades per day. And whenever this simulation runs, it's ending up being very, very, very profitable. So I'm thinking, how can we just try this in terms of trading? I give the capital, and then we need a strategy to sort of automate it to try it. So I would want to treat trading as flipping a coin more than technical or fundamental. What do you think should be the right approach?
Okay. Right. So the key thing here is that the sim is assuming a coin flip is fair or that your edge is stable. And that's a big assumption. A 1.8% fixed fraction is basically fractional Kelly sizing. That only works if you have a real positive expectancy. And in real markets, after fees and slippage, a naive coin flip is negative expectancy. So
Yeah, sure. So here, just so that you know, the hedge we had a hedge rigging, and it was 55.1%.
Okay, yeah. Let me just run that. Okay, that's different. If you've truly got 55.1% win rate at even odds, that's a real edge. Full Kelly would be about 10% of bankroll. So 1.8 is actually pretty conservative. The challenge is proving that 55.1 holds alive after costs. So instead of a complex strategy, think of it as a probability engine. The question is, what filter or signal gives us a repeatable 55% spot? And then
Okay, sure. So let's put the fees aside. Let's say we have a VIP account on OKX where up to a certain volume we can trade for free.
Okay, let me just work that through. All right, perfect. That makes the model much cleaner. If we assume a zero fee, zero slip world, then yeah, 55.1% at even odds is strong. Now the engine is simple. Fixed fractional risk, maybe even less at first, cap daily drawdowns, and scale up only once we see the edge is real in the wild with tiny size. So the real task is not prediction, it's detection. We only fire when conditions match the profile that historically gave us that win rate. So first we do a small live test, strict cutoffs, and then a weekly review. If results...
Okay, sure. Sounds good. So write a prompt for Codex to build this for me, to build this engine, and you have to write it end to end. I don't want to go in there and try to tell you what to do. All I need to do should just be give it API keys for my exchange, and then it should handle the rest.
Right, let me put that together.
All right, bros. So ChatGPT is cooking. And we'll see. I'll share this with you also in the Telegram group. I'll build it up and see how it goes. So just based on this conversation alone, obviously the unknown or the random factor here that we don't know is this 55.1%. We cannot guarantee it because, that is basically the edge here. So if you don't know the edge, it's very difficult to, to be exact. That is the unknown part. So the rest is just going to depend on luck, to be fair, because to get to this number, you need a lot of luck, I would say, in the reward. But it's a Kelly criterion optimal set, so I would try it. Have to go. Kanye says have to go. Sorry, need to sort summit. Okay, cheers, bro. See you when you're back. Enjoy and, all the best with that. CPI data pricing in, And the market is taking liquidity from below a fuel for run to 67 to 72K before making next lower low. Everything is obvious if you watch market structure closely. Yeah, I think we have to go a little bit higher before we dip much more. Or the bottom is probably in already. We'll see what happens, but I think it's just weaker hands are going to get chopped in these territories or in this range because they're so timid. If you're so timid right now, it's just not a good time for you. All right, let's get to a little bit of a Bitcoin analysis. Oh, let's do this on a 2-minute chart. Okay, so this is what Bitcoin looks like. We're basically back in some kind of a historical range here. It has been here before, and it seems like it's forming again. I hope it's not. I hope we don't stay here for too long. But this is exactly what it is. Volume is pretty choppy right now. A lot of selling more than buying, even in areas where we see a lot of upwards momentum. It's just not good enough. People aren't buying Bitcoin. You see, for us to see a massive swing, we need to cover something like what happened in December 2023 right here, or what happened in December of 2024. December, you can see there's some coloration there. What's more important, however, is if you remember correctly on the portfolio that I'm trading on this account, on this channel, we have a buy order at $62,149. And the lower Bitcoin goes, the higher the chances of our position getting filled. So I'm not personally concerned with Bitcoin price going down the way it is right now. The reason is I'm building a position. I'm not too worried about what happens today and then tomorrow and then the next day or whatever. All this volatility is noise. I'm trying to build the biggest Bitcoin position I can possibly build. So I have entered twice. The third trade is just waiting. Let's have a look at what's happening inside our Bybit trading account. Ooh, I'm logged out because I log in again. And then after that, we can discuss our big swing positions. I picked 10 coins, invested in 10 coins specifically for obvious reasons, because I'm bullish on those, and I think they're gonna make me so much money when they swing. So let's observe how those are doing. Log me in. So for a while, we have been we have been green for a few days, and now we're back to some kind of a red, I would say. Some would say, or at least we're at our entry, but then we have to pay fees for this position. So if anything, we've just paid fees and our position is unchanged. There we go. So look, guys, this is the game, right? In some days, you're up, and in some days, you're red. But a lot of people are completely scared of taking positions, especially when it comes to futures and perps, because they cannot handle this whole thing of you open your position and then you're red and then you're green. So they go through these phases of regret, sadness, or excitement when things are going their way. You should be immune and you should just be numb to all those emotions, because yesterday we were green. Like, oh, Bitcoin's going up, our position is doing good. Now we're back to red, but it's insignificant in my books. So Bitcoin has to break $64,000 again for us to break even, and then everything above it, we're cruising. Most importantly and most exciting is that very soon We have a 62K entry right here. It's more likely going to get picked up. To me, I'm more excited about this entry than Bitcoin just going up right now, because I'm not done building my position up. I need to have it bigger because I'm going to hold this trade for months or years. That is the plan. So this is what Bitcoin is looking like. I could show you guys the liquidity heat map, and you could see that there is a lot of liquidity just below these numbers, below this support layer. So more likely they're going to dump it down at some point to grab all that easy money for the market makers. But also there are a lot of shorts right now. So there is money at $70,000, $70,000 to $72,000. So don't think that it's going to be that straightforward for people who have opened big shorts because they think the world is ending. Look, man, you're going to get cooked. And I saw another trade also, and that was MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy, MSTR, is back below $100. Here we go. I think a couple of days ago we discussed it here. Yeah, we discussed it here a couple of days ago that it was back to 100. Now it's back to 96 bucks. So this is a good trade to me because the plan of MSTR is to have a coin that trades around $100. So whenever it decouples from there, from 100, that it's a good buying opportunity. So I'm going to also add in here, but maybe I'll wait until the bottom level of this box, which is going to be 91.77. When it hits there, I'm entering in it as well. And this is a stock, it's not a crypto, but I can trade it on Bybit, on OKX, so it doesn't matter. Is bullish Neo dead? I can't use it at the moment. Good question. I'm not using it myself. I probably still have money in those wallets, so I need to log in and just withdraw my money. I'm now using FOMO, and I made a video already about it on how to use it yesterday. It's on this channel. You can check it out. And also, if you want to sign up on FOMO and join me on FOMO, use my invite code GreyBTC. But most importantly, use my links if you want to sign up on anything. You get a bunch of benefits, free bonuses, and you also get the commission discount. So you don't pay as much fees when you're using my referral links. I also added a WhatsApp group here. So this is not a trading group. It's more for people who are like-minded and things like that. We talk about everything about AI, fitness, making money online. So if you're more of a WhatsApp person, you want to keep in touch, and you want to keep in tab, we're going to be hosting Zoom calls. You have to join in right here. And I also added a new button for buying GreyBTC, but for all the links are available here. These are links for crypto. If you scroll down, you got links for AI stuff. So FOMO is here. Forget Bullex and Bullex Neo, Axiom. All that stuff is dead now. FOMO is in play right now. It's I even moved away from GMG, and now I'm using FOMO completely. Are you in the trenches? I bought some GTA 6. I am in the trenches. I just haven't bought anything because I've been very, very unimpressed with what's been going on. So I traded Cash Cat last week, made, I think, 45%. I exited a little too early. I think I should have just held it. And then I bought some Ansem, and I'm buying some GreyBTC, dollar cost averaging. But you tell me, should I buy GTA 6 or you think it's flop? Oh, I also bought some Wen Lambo. Which GTA 6 is this? Is this one? So GTS 6 to be released in November. Okay, finally. We've got a GTX coin before GTA 6. I love it. So GTA 6. Yeah, I think it's this one I'm looking at right now. GTA 6 TTO. TTWO. Yeah, with the release of GTA 6, it could be a runner, especially that it's leading up to it, because by the time it launched, I think you would have multiple GTX tokens. Are you the dev of this coin? Be honest, please. Stunk. Okay, I get it now. The whole stunk thing was based on this launchpad called Stunk. So the launches from this pad are Battle, Clunker, BTC, Airdrop, Tree. Yeah, the narrative sounds good. I think let's just look it up on Bubble Map quick. Okay, wow. It's definitely a little bundled. Well, a lot bundled. So many clusters from this one here, controlling 7.7, to this one, 3.4, to this, controlling about 3.1 shared. And then cluster 5, 2.8. And then the rest is kind of distributed. Okay, look, it's not too bad, to be fair. And it's only about $1 million. So when was it even created, this coin? 5 days ago. Okay, I'm just going to buy in just a test bud to make sure that I can pay attention to it. Because if I don't have it in my wallet, I forget about it. I'm just going to buy like $50 of this nonsense. How many coins I get? 34,000 coins. Oh, that's poor numbers. Okay, just to remind us. Just to remind myself, I'll just buy those 34K and wait. And then if it makes sense after I look into it, I can buy more and just get a significant amount. Gotta make some tea quick. Meanwhile, we can listen to the OG might say that.
I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin forever. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be fine. 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 Forever. Forever. Fine. I'll be 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 fine. Forever. Forever. Yeah, I'll be fine. That's fine. Forever. Forever. It's still less than a million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from a million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at a million a coin, probably $1 billion a day, Bitcoin at a million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be fine. 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 Forever. Fine. That's fine. I'll be 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 fine. That's fine. Forever. 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 Yeah, I'll be fine. That's fine. That's forever. Forever. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. That's forever. Forever. Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin forever. Yeah, I'll be fine. 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 Forever. Fine. That's fine. I'll be 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 fine. That's fine. That's forever. Forever. Yeah, I'll be fine. That's fine. That's forever. Forever. It's still less than a million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from a million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at a million a coin, probably $1 billion a day, Bitcoin at a million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be fine. 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 Forever. Fine. I'll be 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 fine. That's fine. Forever. 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 Forever.
Okay, let's go. So we're going to focus a little bit on, we need to talk about the subject of today, which is XRP. Because it's slowly turning from XR pump to RIP. XR in peace. That's what it's becoming slowly. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at in front of you is a chart of XRP for a long, long period of time. This is one of the most cultish coins in the history of cryptocurrency. It has more believers than most churches across the world. I can tell you that. Maybe the only religions that would beat XRP are Christianity and Islam. All the other religions are not as big as XRP in 2026. It has been like this for a very long time. So, what I need you guys to understand on this is that there are people out there who invested pretty much everything into XRP, and they've been waiting and waiting for the day XRP becomes bigger as Bitcoin or not. Okay? I've been hearing of XRP way back when I just got into crypto in 2016. People were already talking about XRP. And it also used to be cheaper than Bitcoin. You don't Connection got disrupted. I'm back. Yeah, man. XRP Cabal literally tried to destroy the stream. Like, what the hell is going on here? XRP Cabal, you have something to answer to right now. Yo, can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm real. I'm back. I'm back. We can talk about XRP now. They tried to destroy the stream. They failed. Now we are back with full force. Full force. Now we can talk about XRP the way we want. All right. I think we're back streaming. So the story was the people's coin XRP has been around for millennia, and as early as I got into crypto, I found XRP here already. And at the time, people said it was going to be greater than Bitcoin, and we just have to wait. That was the narrative for XRP at the time. So I think where I left off before the connection got zoomed out, at some point, I sold all my Bitcoin for XRP. And you ask why? Because I was ignorant. I was so stupid. I hadn't understand correctly how Bitcoin works and why it works the way that it does. I was thinking more of a normie in the matrix. XRP has the bank's backing, therefore it has to be a much better cryptocurrency. I was wrong, of course. And then I spoke to some people, I read a little bit more, and then I got back to Bitcoin, thankfully. There are people who never made that move, and now they're still underwater. So imagine you're in 2018, and then you sold 100 Bitcoin and you sold it to XRP. You're like, XRP is going to take over the world. And then it doesn't, and Bitcoin goes to 60,000 and to 120,000. What are you going to do? All right. Anyway, so XRP had very good moments for quite some time. 2018 pump being the biggest one. It hit $3 all-time high at that time, and then we saw a crash down to about 22 cents. Then it flew again all the way to $1.08. And then we had a little bit of a correction, and then it jumped from 0.5 this was 2024, all the way to $2 and to $3.22, and then up until 3.5. But then after that crash, nobody ever. This was after. I remember I was trading this when I was in Abu Dhabi. I made so much money. I was live streaming this trade. I made so much money on the stream that I flew to Singapore the next morning. I just booked a flight in the middle of the night because I had made so much money longing XRP. If you guys remember this day, shout out to you. So it shot up a lot, and then we have been downward ever since. Now, we went under $1 on XRP today. That was the price of XRP. The last time that happened was when it was going up, on its way up in 2024. The last time it actually stayed around those areas was also, it stayed below that region was 2023. So it's maybe starting to happen again. Who knows? Now, the biggest question for XRP is this. Is XRP going to bounce back? Are we going to look back at this in the near future and say, hey, that was a golden moment for XRP. We should have bought it. Is that what we're going to say? Or this is going to be, or maybe this is as good as it gets. It's now going down. From now on, it's just down only. Is this the end of XRP? And you can say, that's going to happen. XRP is very powerful. We have seen so many cryptocurrencies gone, disappeared, become irrelevant. They never recovered, even in a bull market. That could be it for XRP. But if it's not, then I need you to pay attention to this Fibonacci retracement here. The golden ratio point from the last low of XRP was around $1.70. That was the golden moment, according to the golden ratio. But now we have receded below that, and we have gone to 0.786 of the golden ratio, which was 1.16. And now we even receded more down to $1 right now. Okay. According to this fib retracement tool, it's trying to show you here that XRP has the potential of going to 47 cents. If it doesn't bounce back from there, the next level is going to be somewhere around here. Okay, so you're looking at 47 to 54 cents. Now, it depends now what you think. As you can see, XRP is among my 10 coins that I'm accumulating. I'm calling it the 2026 big swings, which I invest the equal amount in each of these coins. And then I just hold up until it explodes. I'm not convinced that XRP is over. As much as I don't like the project, I think it's a very, very easy money maker, quite predictable. It has all those swing waves that it does. And those days are coming, especially when it comes to Gala as well. Gala dumped 15% in the last 24 hours today. Can you believe it? So we're basically just getting better entries on this. Better entries. Like for Gala, especially today, I think it's an amazing entry in my books. At this level, I would actually be adding a 3x leverage to it, because when an institutional coin goes down with this much vitriol, it usually bounces back with double digits, because market makers are paid to pump it to a certain level to maintain trust and to avoid drama. Nobody likes drama in crypto. It's part of the reason why XRP could have died a long time ago, but they have to pretend that there's something going on, it's still real. So they do rounds where they pay influencers, they pay media like Forbes. If you remember last year, they paid PBD to talk about XRP. That is part of the game when they want to do marketing, because they need to make the plebs believe that XRP is still there, we're doing it, the next thing is coming. Before this, it used to be XRP, it got the SEC attacking it, and after the SEC case, we're going to $1,000. That's what they used to say. So let's just say XRP PBD if he hasn't even deleted this video. Here you go. PBD speaking about XRP. That's what XRP does. And now that the price is below $1, they will do it again. They will try to bring this kind of campaigns back to make the money back.
Decides to all of a sudden they replace SWIFT. Let's say that happens. If XRP replaces SWIFT and FedNow, you know what happens? Let me give you some numbers here. XRP's ledger processes transactions in 3 to 5 seconds at nearly no cost, making it significantly faster and cheaper than SWIFT. So SWIFT processes $5 trillion daily, or 1.25 quadrillion annually. If you didn't know what that was, quadrillion annually, SWIFT. If XRP captures 5 to 10% of volume, let's just say 10% of volume, $125 trillion annually. The demand for XRP, by the way, it could be any of these other technologies we're talking about. Analysts estimate that a $10 trillion market cap,
$10,000 XRP
to $100 per token, with full replacement potentially driving it up to $1,000. Now, who those analysts are, I'm willing to bet those analysts own Ripple. And that's why they're writing this. Hey, analysts, just because I say analyst says, it doesn't mean they're 100% right. But yeah, it is a way of looking at what could happen with this. If this was to happen, it's a big deal.
You can tell that this guy doesn't believe any of this shit that he's saying. He literally just paid to say it. And he now has to convince himself that he believes it. Bro, just say that, yo, I got a check from XRP. You see, that is the difference between traditional media and like modern media like YouTube and TikTok. If I get paid from a project, or if I get a kickback from referral links. I say it. It's like, what's wrong with that? Or if a team pays me money to come on my YouTube channel or on my X account for an interview to talk about their project, I say it. It's not a crime, bro. But don't pretend that you just woke up today, PBD, in your rich house next to Lionel Messi, and then you're like, oh, today let me talk about XRP. It's really powerful. It's, we talk about fast transactions on Swift. That's just crazy.
Just say XRP decides to, all of a sudden they replace Swift. Let's say that happens. If XRP replaces Swift and FedNow, you know what happens?
It's just crazy, bro. It's just like, it's embarrassing. Just freaking say that, hey, guys, I got paid by XRP. I think they're good guys. I believe in what they're doing because they're rich. They, if they can pay me $2 million to talk about them, maybe I think there's opportunity here. But what's more interesting is that are the comments. The XRP army. PBD talk about XRP. Pretty cool. XRP $10,000. XRP is getting noticed fast. XRP will go up like Bitcoin. You see, love like this is what made me sell my BTC for XRP at some point. I was a dummy. But there are some people who just never grew out of it. If XRP is being talked about the way it is, and it's only at $2 now, just imagine what's going to be in 2 or 3 years from now. Definitely not going to be $2 anymore. Yeah, he was right. Because now XRP is at $1. And it's almost 2 years now. Oopsie. Something tells me Swift doesn't want it to be cheaper because they make their money off the fees. The BTC maxis are hating this. My friend, you're talking about stuff we've been saying for years. Welcome aboard. Man, like I'm telling you, it's literally a cult. It's a church. It's a religion. That's what XRP. And I love it for that. Respect the hustle. Respect the pump. PBD XRP.
Let's just say XRP.
Did Trump talk about XRP also?
Like a digital Fort Knox for digital gold. So,
And this is something you believe in?
100%, yeah.
Okay.
Bros, I'm telling you, man, this crypto shit has to work. Because if it doesn't, if Bitcoin ever fail, we're going to be the joke of the planet. Just watch this video. Like they'll be putting up, history will just be laughing at us, using all these clips as memes. When the president of the United States is signing up for something to do with Bitcoin, you can tell he doesn't even understand any of it. And he's pretending also here.
Very good.
He's like, oh, you believe in this? So if he believes it, then I'm just going to sign it.
This is like a digital Fort Knox for digital gold. So,
And this is something you believe in?
100%, yeah.
Okay.
And the whole community believes.
Very good.
It's a clown show, but I love it.
The CEO of Ripple, Brad, coming out there kind of talking, and people are saying, hey, we ought to look at this. What if the case gets dropped? What if that doesn't happen? Gary Gensler's no longer there. Gary Gensler was not a big fan of Ripple. There's all these videos that we've seen behind closed doors on what's going on. Here's all I'm saying. Just so you know you're watching this, let me confuse you a little bit. I own way more Bitcoin than I do Ripple. I own very little Ripple. I don't want this thing to be an endorsement of Ripple. For whatever I own of Bitcoin, I own 1/10 of it in Ripple, just to make things. Ethereum, I own 3 times Ethereum than I do of Ripple. I'm just looking at it on what direction it's going to go.
This is like,
You see, that's what we call a soft shell. So he's trying to observe himself from it and say, yeah, look, I'm still doing the legit ones, Bitcoin and Ethereum. But when I look at what's going on here, the facts are overwhelming, according to the analysts. That's what PBD is doing there. But anyway, I was just trying to make a point, say, that's what repo is good at. They go out there and pump, and they'll pay anybody millions of dollars to come and pump it. Now that it's under $1, their pump is going to be overwhelmingly aggressive. That's why I am still going to trade it. It's going to be part of my my 2026 swing pumps. So I love that XRP is now down to these levels because it's just an easier. I can buy in peace. Okay. it's way better than the people that were watching that PBD video a year ago, and they put their life savings into it. Now they have only half of their money remaining. Could lose more. I hope they don't. I don't know what you thought about in the past, but after all this, just what do you think of, for us crypto people who are as better as President Trump or Kamala? Yeah, that's a very, very good question. So what I thought about in the past, I thought that Bitcoin was too expensive. I was looking at the price, not the fundamentals. I was just looking at, look, XRP it was less than $1 at the time, right? It was like 0.008 or something. So I was like, yeah, this is much cheaper than Bitcoin. For me to get rich, I mean, what are the odds of this coin getting to $1 than the chances of Bitcoin getting to 10,000? Because even if Bitcoin gets to 10,000, I don't really make that much anyway. That's almost like a 4 or 5x. Whereas Ripple, it's going to be like a 20x or something. That's what I used to think. Now that I've been in the market long enough, I've seen multiple cycles. I know that the science doesn't follow the physics. You always have to think less of the social commentary and the social phenomenon and just pay more attention to the hard facts. Narratives are so fleeting. It's like Ripple can be a good coin can be a good coin depending, let's say, on who is in charge of the United States, who is the president. It could also be a worse coin in a specific regime, like it was terrible during the Biden administration because, they were sort of they were with the banks and they were anti anything that were threatening them. So XRP is not really the truth. It's just like every other system, like a bank that is based on permission. Bitcoin survives because it doesn't care who Trump is. It doesn't care who is Republican, who is whatever. It's just there because it is just a scientific fact. It does what it says it does, and you don't need permission to do it. So the more you stick to Bitcoin, the better. But now, when it comes to short-term forms of making money, I don't think altcoins are the way. I think meme coins are definitely the way, simply because they have crazy upside. And at least you know that if you're buying, you might just wake up tomorrow with nothing in your pocket. Now, because we can do this comparison, right? Compare somebody who invested in XRP. Let's make this more practical, guys. I need you to think carefully about this. And I hope it doesn't make you cry either. So imagine a person. There are people out there. They exist. Millions of them, right? XRP was going up fast, and it hit 42 cents. And then it hit $1 for the first time. And then here, somebody said, oh, it's $1. And then when it hit $1, the talk was that, hey, it's going to $10. There's a guy who bought it here. And then for the next few days, he saw it go up to $2, to $3. And then he believed the narrative that it's going to $10. And then it started going down, right? He invested his 401k in it. He broke even, but it was like, I just got to wait. It will recover. And then it went down to 11 cents. And then he waited. He was patient enough, going on Twitter every day, convincing people that XRP is the right religion. And then he started going up. He broke even again. But because he has been holding for too long, he doesn't feel comfortable taking the loss and just break even. He's like, oh, I waited for 2 years. I invested 2 years of my life in this, right? This is when? 2018. So this is 3 years. You have been holding for too long. You can't sell for break even, bro. You have to keep on holding because, that's just the belief system. Then he saw it go down again, or he saw it go up, and then it went all the way to 1.9 this time around. He didn't reach $3, but he thought it was close enough. And then it crashed again. And then boom, it started going up. Then it went up again, $3, $3.7 almost for. He's like, oh, this time it's happening. Trump is the president. The Gary Gensler obviously got fired. Jerome Powell is going to get out of the Federal Reserve. this is the time. Trump is the president. And then, boom, down again. So you have been waiting since 2018. Can you believe it? 2018 now, this is 8 years of human life wasted on a coin that you believed in so much. If this guy had bought a meme coin here, a Doge coin, and then or some new meme coin that Shiba Inu, and then it just went down, he would have just forgot about it and tried to make money another way. But now he's still waiting for 10 years for something that is probably never going to happen. So think about these kind of things when you're investing. All right. So do you still believe in something, SPX 6900? I like SPX 6900, but now I don't believe in anything anymore. I don't believe in any project anymore. I'm now a profit maxi. I buy a coin simply so that I can make money out of it, and then I can move on. The only coin maybe I can believe in is like GreyBTC, because I help launch the coin, so I know that I'm not selling, because I know myself. But every other meme coin out there, I know for sure that it's just it's a bad vibe. I don't want to deal with other people's irresponsibility out there. Yeah, so memes, we know when it's over. When it's over, it's over. You accept it. Okay, I bought into whatever the coin we were trading last year. Mommy, was it Daddy and Mommy? I bought it. Okay, I lost money. Move on to the next one. But the XRP people are in deep, deep trouble. That is the reality of life. For 4-year cycle, 3 months bare left. For 200 WMA perspective, we're almost done, probably 1 month to bottom. For altcoins, bottom is mostly in. I mean, how more low can it go? Yeah, that's a very valid question. However, you can't say I would say the bull market is over. I don't understand why people think that we haven't had a bull market. We had it. Bitcoin went to 120 freaking thousand. Now, as for altcoins, people think that, okay, maybe the altcoin bull market is not here yet. It's probably just because it's never going to come back in that way. Like that kind of alt season is cooked, simply because nobody's going to buy that stuff. People are a lot more sober, because we have to also put it into perspective. Why were people buying altcoins at the level that they were buying? Because they thought of it as stocks. They thought they were investing in some kind of company. But now in 2026, nobody believes that anymore. So maybe it's just over. That's what it is, and we have to see it for what it is. But I think Bitcoin is not going to play this whole four-year cycle anymore. It's going to blast off the planet any moment from now. And if you're not building a position, you're doing yourself a disservice. I think everybody should have a Bitcoin position that they're just waiting. Because if you have a Bitcoin position, it means for as long as Bitcoin is going to hit a new all-time high, you're going to get rich. You're guaranteed to get rich. You're guaranteed to exit poverty. You're guaranteed to make money. It's literally like setting a trap for mice to come in. Okay? It's simple math, bro. You just have to wait until Bitcoin gets to a new all-time high. Then whatever you want to buy, you can buy it at that time. Or whatever you want to do, you can do it at that time. This is the trade right here. This is the biggest trade opportunity in the world. It's Bitcoin from where it is now up until a new all-time high of $130,000. That is 103% nominal. But if you add leverage to that, that could be 2,000%, could be 1,000%, could be 500%, depending on your risk appetite. All you have to do is to make sure that you don't get liquidated. I've been saying it multiple times, and nobody wants to listen until it's too late. And then it's at $80,000, and then it's $90,000, and it's $100K, and then boom. So I think, for me, it's very clear. It's as clear as day. If I want to be balling, by the time Bitcoin is at 130,000, I need to build a position right now, leave it alone, and only just grow it, build it up. Are you worried about quantum computers? Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's just a technology. When quantum computers become a serious threat, Bitcoin will upgrade, and that new upgrade is going to be quantum resistant. Bitcoin is a huge network right now with so much money into it already, a lot of smart people behind it, and countries, nation states of smart people like Iran. So Iran is big on Bitcoin. Why? Because they can receive payments through these kind of networks. And Iran has so many mathematicians, so many scientists, that it is in their best interest to protect Bitcoin and support the network to make sure that we don't get wrecked by quantum computers. It is also to my best interest, to your best interest. It is also in the best interest of a hacker, because if you want to hack coins, you need to hack something that works. But if you don't, then if you destroy the network, let's say you destroy all the network and you steal all the Bitcoin, but then you hacked it, it's now broken into quantum computers, then you're just stealing worthless coins. So what's more impressive about Bitcoin is that the game theory of it is next level. There's nothing like it. The only people that would hate it are like the rich people, right? The wealthy, the dark lords of our world, the politicians. The good thing about it is that these people are usually not smart. 90% of the time, they're dummies. They just know how to accumulate political power through votes and things like that. And someone would say, oh, but they have all the money in the world. They can just pay all those scientists to destroy it. Well, you will find that the best scientists, or they don't work for money, because the best scientists are never rich anyway. So if you try to recruit them for money, they're just not going to sign up. Imagine trying to bribe Albert Einstein. Like, how many Einsteins can you really bribe? But yeah, here is the opportunity. This is the trade of your lifetime. Do something about it, or otherwise you're going to be watching these videos like gospel in the future and be like, this guy told us, because it's what I've been doing on this channel since 2016. Nobody believed in it. Right now, I get a lot of people watching, but back then we used to be like 6 people in the stream. And we'll talk about coins and stuff like that. And the world has been completely different since. let's get into the trenches a little bit and see what the hell is going on there. Where can I copy your trades? Join my Telegram group if you're not in my Telegram group already. And then also, if you don't know how to do that, go to GreyBTC.io. This is my website. The link should be in the description on my bio. And then everything that I use is listed here. For my groups, from Telegram to WhatsApp group, the links are all here. If you want to partner with me, you can also do it here. If you want to book a call with me, you can also do it there. And links to platforms I use. In the United States, Kalshi Perps is where I will trade perpetual swaps right now. It's the best platform because Coinbase suck. So you can trade here with leverage. I know Kalshi is a prediction market. It used to be a prediction market, but now they have perps and they're giving you $25 bonus. If you create a new account, trade with $50. And then Kalshi predictions are giving $500 bonuses, but you have to sign up with my links, of course. And then Bybit is what I'm using to build this big generational Bitcoin position. I'm using FOMO to trade meme coins. It's also available on my website. And then if you're looking for funding as a trader, you can get a funded account on Hashage. All right. I got to jump on a call quick, but I'm still going to be streaming. So yeah, I bought GTF 6, but it's insignificant. I bought like $50 of it. So we're just going to keep on observing it. If it gets to a point where there's some real motion going on, then maybe I should buy more. But nothing has happened much just yet. But if you're the dev of GTS 6, you got to let us know. Then maybe we can have a concrete plan. So, okay, so we're up 13%. We made $55 on it. Sorry, 13. We made $5 off it. On Ansem, we made 14%. On GreyBTC, we made 4%. Small positions. So what's with the GreyBTC token? Yeah, the GreyBTC token was launched last year at the very, very end of the meme coin cycle. So it's still there. I still hold. I'm pretty much the top holder. I haven't sold a single coin and I keep buying it more. We're just anticipating the meme coin cycle to come back. And when the meme coin cycle comes back, we're going to pump it all back again. But, it's just a matter of getting the market excited again about meme coins, about GreyBTC. So we're going to have to launch a campaign. We're going to launch a campaign very soon. And we're going to have a side pocket, a fund that is going to be supporting people that are contributing positively to the token. That is the plan. I don't want to say much of the plan because people will manipulate the coin and they'll start doing weird things. But for now, just know that GreyBTC is coming back. If you're not holding, you're making a huge mistake. You might as well just do it now because the market cap is dirt cheap. And on this community, we have the power to pump coin. to pump any coin if you tell us. So it's just a matter of activation. Make sure you're in the Telegram group and you're not missing out on anything. I'm going to release the entire breakdown first on in the Telegram group. So if you're in the Telegram group, you're going to get it first, and then later on I'll publish it on X for everybody there to see. I'll jump on a call, but I'll be on video here. I'll just play music for you guys. I like that comment. We should form a cabal before meme fever kicks in. I like that. You're right. We have to if we're gonna do it, then we have to do it early. Hello, am I audible? Can you hear me?
Wait, 1 sec.
Sure.
Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin forever. Buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin forever. It's still less than a million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from a million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at a million a coin, probably $1 billion a day. Bitcoin at a million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin forever. Buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying Bitcoin forever. day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying. 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 I'll be buying forever. Buying. I'll be 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 buying at time forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at time forever. It's still less than a million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from a million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at a million a coin, probably $1 billion a day, Bitcoin at a million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying. 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 I'll be buying forever. Buying. I'll be 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 buying forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the time. Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. Yeah, I'll be buying. 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 I'll be buying forever. Buying. I'll be 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 buying at the time forever. It's still less than a million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from a million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at a million a coin, probably $1 billion a day, Bitcoin at a million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying. 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 I'll be buying forever. Buying. I'll be 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 buying forever. Yeah, I'll be buying at the time. Forever. for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin forever. Yeah, I'll be buying forever. It's still less than a million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from a million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at a million a coin, probably $1 billion a day. Bitcoin at a million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying every day for the past 4 years. I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin forever. Yeah, I'll be buying It's still less than a million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from a million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at a million a coin, probably $1 billion a day. Bitcoin at a million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin forever. Yeah, I'll be buying
Yeah, so he's not very well known. Not like someone that maybe you know of.
It's like, is he like a hero in the neurosurgeon world? In neurosurgery?
The professor I know organizing, he's just trying to keep his like members quiet and teach like young people to like be more engaged, I guess. So he asked me, and we really get along. Like, so that doesn't help any of that help. And yeah, but I like bringing things together that are not obvious. And yeah, I don't even know what. Oh yeah, because I was using AI. But
every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin forever. Yeah, I'll be buying forever.
All right, bros, I'm back.
It's still less than a million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from a
Yeah, thanks for letting me know, bro. I think I pressed the mute button. I pressed the M button by accident, and then it unmuted
probably
me.
$1 billion
That's crazy.
And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying.
Chicken with rice is the answer. Bro, what do you think? What do you mean by that? Big T says, last year was brutal. I lost everything. Yeah, look. Now, Big T, if you're still watching, did you made some profits at some point and then you round trip? Or did you never made any money at all? Because what I've seen is that there were two types of people. Those that were active actually found opportunities and made some money, but then they just never sold. Where the others that never even found a single opportunity to cash in. So, it just depends on which side of the trade you are, I guess.
day for the past 4 years, I've said buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin forever. Yeah, I'll be buying. 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 I'll be buying forever. I'll be buying. 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 I'll be buying forever.
Okay, so for people that are trading on Robinhood, it appears that the top coins are Mars coin, Pounds, Stonk. These are the new accounts, by the way. The new accounts in the trenches seem to be holding Ansem, Mars coin, Pounds, Kate, and Cascade.
You're getting a 90% discount from a million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at $1 million
Stonk broker. Yeah, and then they have Stonks also.
Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. And so I think it's a very
I saw a coin by the name of RWA, but it was called fake world assets or something.
It's going to appreciate against
I like the name of that coin. Maybe I should actually study it. FWA, yeah. I like this coin. The name is fire. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those that I buy during this dip. The price now, 28 million. And I haven't seen any big time KOLs sort of shilling it. So it might be that. It might be my little muse that I should explore before everyone else catches on.
Don't sell the Bitcoin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin to be buying forever.
201 holders are currently available on FOMO. Number one holding 93,000. This guy holding 85K. 8 days. 73, 38, 12, and 9. What's happening in the ranking there? The chronology is not working.
It's still less than $1 million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from $1 million a coin.
Oh wow! This guy played at $4.7 million market cap, and now it's at 28 million. Good trade.
And so I think it's a very simple idea.
5K trade. He definitely knew something.
It's going to appreciate against the dollar.
So his number one trade was that. He made 500%. And his third trade, he made 3K here. Second trade, he made 4K here. Okay, pretty good runners actually. Pretty good amount. I'll just follow this guy randomly. It's important, man. Like, if you can, study some of these people on the leaderboard and see if they know something. Surely there's something you can learn from them. Unipix is also here. $1 million in count size. Pawns, Mars coin, useless coin. Okay, of course. Yellow, Jackknife. So Unipix has only added Pawns and Mars coin. So that is telling. Did he buy or They just sent it to him.
Every day for the past 4 years, I've said buy.
So he actually shielded. Pawns equal token here and
So I think
the
it's a very
person
simple idea.
blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin.
Pawns is it's a launch pad.
Yeah, I'll be buying. 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 I'll be buying.
Might be the right move and just to buy all the launch pads on Robinhood.
It's still less than a million a coin. You're getting a 90% discount from a million a coin. I'm sure that I will be buying Bitcoin at a million a coin. Probably $1 billion a day at a million a coin. And so I think it's a very simple idea. Just keep buying Bitcoin with your spare capital. There's never a bad time to buy it. It's going to appreciate against the dollar forever. Yeah, I'll be buying. 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 I'll be buying forever. Buying forever. Buying. I'll be 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 buying forever. Forever.
Yeah, this Pawns coin looks very interesting to me. I think there's something here. Get a 1 mil. I think I will buy if it drops again to this level, if it will at all. Like 20 million, it will be my entry. So if it drops to here, I will buy. If it doesn't, adios. Good luck to everyone who's holding. Okay, bros, I think I'm gonna take a nap. It's almost 1:30 a.m. here, and I've been up all day today because I woke up early at like 9 o'clock. So I think I need to take a break, and then I'll wake up. Tomorrow I'll probably do the longest stream ever. I'll stream from midday until I can't anymore. So if you want to join in on that, feel free to do it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, and most importantly, all the links are on GreyBTC.io. That's where you're going to get all the referral links, the Telegram group, the WhatsApp group, everything you can join in from here. It's all available for you guys. Okay? FOMO is there, Bybit, Kalshi, Hashedge, OKX. And if you want to use the Nitrous pool, which is the indicator that I use for my trades, you can also find it here. These links will take you to the official platform. All right, Jews. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.